Hello, I'm Matt and welcome to Badger Workshop. So my mum's just bought a new house and it's an old building with 4 external doors, so there's loads of keys for it. I've decided as a bit of a housewarming present, I'm going to make a little wooden key cabinet. I've got some wood in the garage which I think is going to be great for this. It's just some pine that I glued up last year, so I need to use it up. So the first job is to get it out, and then I'm going to get it roughly cut down to size, and then I'm going to get it cut to its final dimensions using the crosscut sled on the table saw. So that's the 4 sides prepared, and as you saw, I had to actually plane them down and then trim them so they're all parallel on the table saw. Now, these are going to go together in a box, so I'm going to join them using my box joint jig. I'll put a link above and below if you want to check out the video on how I made this. So let's get all these fingers cut. So now, while I wait for the glue to dry, I can start work on a panel for the front and the back. So I'm going to need to glue up a couple of bits to do this, and I'm going to use the same wood as before, and it's the same technique, cutting it down, planing the sides and getting them parallel, and then I can glue them up into panels. So that's the glue dried on the box and the panels. So now I can get the clamps removed, some glue applied to the front and the back of the box, those panels put in place, clamped up, and I'm just going to leave it all to dry overnight. So I left this overnight to dry. Now I can get all these clamps off, and I've left this top and the bottom a bit oversized, so I need to trim it flush with the box. So first I'm going to plane it down and then finish off using the belt sander. And then I want to add a final detail of just rounding over these edges, so I'm going to use the router table for that. So that's it all glued up, but you might have noticed the deliberate mistake. It's a solid box, there's no way of getting into it. So what I would normally do is cut it open using the table saw. But now I've got this big bandsaw I restored last year, I want to try something new and cut it open in one go with the bandsaw. So into the garage and let's get this cut open. So I've got it cut in half. Now I want to add some hooks to the inside, but there's not enough material to screw onto, so I'm going to add some little battens in there for the hooks to go onto, and while I'm doing that I'm going to drill out some holes for some brass inserts to go into, so we've got a way of attaching it to the wall. Glue's all dried. I don't normally like painting wood, but in their house they've got some furniture already that's an off-white kind of creamy colour, and it has little touches of real wood in it. So I'm going to do the same thing by painting the main body of this with this off-white creamy chalk paint, and then I'm going to add a detail of a real wood knob to it. So the paint's dry, now I can get the hardware installed. So first I can get those hooks put into the pre-drilled holes, then those brass inserts can go in, and I need to drill through so I can get a screw all the way through. Then I can get it all clamped together, get some hinges installed, and I've got some matching hardware that's a catch, so I can get that put on, and I think I'm just going to put this little holder on for a nameplate so I can write keys on it. So that's it all done. Now it's off to its new home. So stop, wait, I forgot one thing. I said I was going to add a wooden knob to it, so let's get one more hole drilled and get this fitted. Right, so that is it all done. So thank you to my patrons for all their support. If you'd like to join them, there's a link down below. There's also a link down below to the tools I use page, which is affiliate links. So any purchase from there is greatly appreciated. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next week.